Howdy, I'm Nate Large, and in this video I'm going to show you the Makita 3¼ inch planer kit. It is a great kit. I've used it for about a year. It does a fantastic job. Included in this kit is the blade gauge assembly for installing new blades, the wrench for installation and removal of blades, the straight guide rule, the tool case, and the tool itself. The thing that is missing that I wish it had was the dust bag. This planer in a nutshell has a high power to weight ratio. That means it only weighs 5.5 pounds, yet the cutters receive 17,000 RPMs. So we're talking a lot of stock removal and a smooth finish. How smooth? Like butter, my friend. Well, it does that with a lot of machined aluminum parts and a 6.5 amp motor. So first off, we have a machined aluminum housing, machined aluminum base, which is extremely flat, machined aluminum drum, which has low vibration, and double-edged tungsten carbide cutters. I'm talking, we can cut 3¼ inch wide, 3/32 in depth. And I've done that, and it removes a lot of stock. Additionally, this unit has a lock-on button. Just depress the trigger, press the button in, and this thing is locked on. Additionally, we have a kickstand back here. All you have to do is push the tool forward and the base makes full contact with the work surface. That kickstand keeps you from accidentally scoring your work surface with the blades while it's just sitting on the work surface. The weight is also nicely ergonomical. It is centered, the grips are rubberized, they are comfortable to hold. Attaching the straight edge rule could hardly be simpler. Simply loosen this thumb screw and stick this part of the stand right through that opening and tighten the thumb screw to the desired size. The only thing I really haven't tried is changing the blades because these blades are still extremely sharp. Yet with a simple video from Makita, I was able to learn about how to do it, and I'll do it when I need to. But it does look rather simple. And now for a little demonstration.
For the first demonstration, I'm going to be showing cutting at 1/64 with a straight rule guide. This is a 2x4, it's been out in the weather and has paint on it. For this first pass, we're mostly getting old paint off and some wood. I'm going to go ahead and do a second pass. And when I do this second pass, I finish removing the paint layer and plane down on the wood, creating a nice flat and smooth surface. You can see all these chips flying out of the chip column there and all over the floor. This makes quite a mess. Make sure to have a dust mask and do it in a place where you can get some fresh air. Here I'm going to pan it down to the floor so you can see what it looks like off the workbench. Now I'm going to go on the side of the 2x4. I'm going to be cutting with 3/32. That's the full depth possible with this planer. And with the straight edge rule, I'm getting a nice consistent cut. It's not bogging down the motor. And you get a really smooth cut there. Next, I'm going to be trying chamfering at 3/32. The chamfering guide on the center of the front base plate that is made out of aluminum is holding this in a 45 degree to get that chamfer. And the chamfer turned out really well. It's not perfect, but considering that it was handheld, it's pretty dang good. And the last demonstration is the longest. We're doing full width and full depth. That's 3/32 pass, and it is kind of slow going, but remember this is removing a lot of material, so its slow movement is relative, and I think that this performs really well, even as we see it just moving a little bit slower. But remember, you're removing 3/32, so that is a huge amount of material. Most thickness planers don't remove that much material in one pass. Now, this is a handheld unit. As I mentioned, it's 5.5 pounds. The full cut took about 1 minute and 12 seconds, and now I'm left with a smooth, flat workpiece.
please consider subscribing to my channel.